tiefling. And he kind of recognized your face. But, yeah.
Gotcha.
But that was about it. Did you take any damage in that fight?
I did not.
No, you
Do
did.
you still have your detect magic going? Or did you?
I would have had it, yeah.
Because remember, he says he keeps popping it off.
Yeah.
When he can.
At this point, shortly after the fight ends, you feel from the far courtside behind where the cultists dropped in, you feel a ping of like a magical, like you get a magical bit of movement, and then shortly after the fight ends, like it flies away and disappears.
Alright, so Eric knows that was probably one of the imps.
Yes. You felt the same presence when you guys got here.
Oh, yeah. Remember there was an imp when we first got here.
Can I roll some kind of a check to see if Eurus makes that same connection?
Yeah. Roll me like an insight.
I don't think my character
that's
was
good.
that present.
That's good. Insight. Plus 0, but still 16 on the dice.
Yeah, no, you would definitely, because that you felt the same exact kind of magical presence when you guys got here, and then, Mortlock kind of told you that Thurston watches this place with imps, and now you felt it again, and then it flew, it took off, then you most definitely got the sense that, you were being watched.
Can I, sense a direction and take a shot in that direction?
I
mean... with disadvantage or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you could...
As a quick shot?
Yeah, you could definitely take a shot. Yeah,
18
I'd say...
for the first one, 16 for the second one, both plus 6. The lowest would have been a 22.
22. Let me see.
It's funny, I can freaking hit the damn invisible imp when I
But you can't hit a guy that's 2 feet in front of you.
Yeah. Roll me some damage.
Alright, nice. 9.
Ooh. So you fire off a bolt, and you clip something mid-air, and you see a spurt of blood, but you don't see a reaction on the ground. But you do see a spurt of blood, and like it takes off, going up over some of the buildings in the distance.
Okay.
So yeah,
Does anybody else see the blood spurt?
No. Nobody else got a sense of it because the other people are looting, and then Critias is over
easy
in
to
the
confuse
corner.
the two.
Yeah, just
It really is easy to confuse the
just
two.
using that name all the time. Critias is in the corner, the other two are looting, so you were the only one that recognized it, and on a fast, like, split reaction, you took that shot.
Gotcha.
And you ended up clipping something. You assume it's probably an imp.
Alright. I'll make it known to the group. Based on Morlock's description of his brother having invisible eyes on this situation, I can pretty much confirm that we were just being watched by him.
Yep.
By Thurston.
Yep. Yeah, you most definitely get a sense that you just nailed an imp. Mid-flight.
Yeah.
Invisible. Yeah. Mid-flight. But you couldn't hit the fully visible dude standing 10 feet away from you.
Yeah. He feels dumb about that, but what a hell of a shot.
Yeah, dude, definitely. That was an awesome shot.
You know what? You just need to start shooting with disadvantage.
Just randomly shooting at stuff.
It's like a cowboy.
But okay, and you are wanting
anyways,
while they're...
Yeah, so I'm telling them that we're being watched.
Okay.
I
And
look
so
around.
you hear from around the corner, hey, we're being watched. You guys are looting.
I
while you
stop
guys-
and I immediately look around, ready to hit. Look around everywhere, ready to hit something.
Yeah.
He looks under a chamber pot.
He's like, I'm going to smash something. Can't see it, but I'm going to smash it.
I'm gonna kill it.
And then you're around the corner.
Yep. So I'm gonna dunk the cultist's head in the fountain. Hold it there for a count of 5, and then pull him up. Hopefully that would wake him up.
Hey,
All right. Not right away. Like, he
Can
comes
I
up.
slap him?
Yep.
Slap him.
Couple of slaps.
I'm trying to wake him up.
Yeah. He is still pretty well unconscious. I would say if you want to use like a medicine,
We don't have a medicine kit yet. We have to buy that.
well,
when
you
we
can
go
do.
shopping.
You can still.
Okay, I can do the medicine check then.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
You can still do a medicine
So I'll
check.
do that. Our Vincent rolled 6.
Ugh.
why did
Yeah.
you say
Single
Vincent
digits.
roll?
So he's still unconscious, but he looks like he's starting to come to.
Okay.
So if you want to do another check,
dunk. Yeah.
And
I'll
then-
dunk him again and do like another check.
Okay.
Oh, that one's better.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
11.
That'll work. That'll be so. With that, you kind of rub some dirt in his face and dunk him in the water and slap him up a little more, and then he finally he kind of comes to.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like gasping and just. But he's mostly
Yeah.
conscious now.
And then what I'm gonna say is when he wakes up and oh, thank you for joining us. How was your nap?
He's like, I've had better. Oh, it's you.
And I'm gonna say, and then I'll say, I'm just going straight to the point. Who's Archon?
Archon the Cruel? He's the one who sent us.
That doesn't help me, and I'll dunk his head again. And then pull it up.
And then he comes out and he's like, I'll tell you nothing. Just be ready. You'll meet him down where you're about to head.
So you're seriously bound, and you're not gonna tell me anything.
And he's like, I'll tell you, you can go suck cow udders.
Is that all? Is
Dragon udders. You can go
that
suck dragon
dragon
udders.
udders?
You can go suck dragon udders. Archon the Cruel will slay you. He'll flay you open.
Hold on.
I'll dunk his head one more time.
Can I come around the corner role playing this? I come
Yeah.
around the corner going, oh, man, these are some nice dragon udders.
I mean, yeah, that'd be fine.
So-
you kind of hear him around the corner. It's like,
And I'm gonna dunk his head one more time,
okay.
and I'll and then when I pull him back out, I'll say, last chance. Who is Archon?
Yeah. He's like, he's big. He's big time. You small fry will never be able to touch what he's got going on.
Yeah, that's what
And
she said.
I'll be like, so you think? I go, last question, and you better answer this one correctly. Do you have any knowledge of the blue dragonborn warrior?
No one's heard about that guy in ages. I haven't. Some of the others may, but not me.
So you are of no use to me.
He's like, what? If
And
you're
as
just
he's
now
talking, I'm just gonna throw him in the fountain to where he's submerged and he can't get out because of the manacles.
getting that.
So he
Okay.
drowns.
Basically, just drowns in the
Yep.
fountain around the corner.
Yep. And then I'll walk around back where the group is.
Yep, that'll work.
I don't find
Um,
enemy.
Yeah.
He said he was thirsty.
Mortlock comes up and looks at Ingros and he's like, "You're a large fella. I thought I was big. I wish you guys the best in taking care of things around here." And he's walking towards the front and he kind of walks by the half orc and like pats you on the shoulder and then continues around the corner, and then as you're leaving the fountain, he kind of looks over and he sees the cultist just kind of bobbing, bobbing and struggling, and he's like, "Sucks to be that guy."
He said he was thirsty.
Nice one. And he basically just, says to you guys, he's like, "Yeah, you guys, best of luck with everything." And then he walks out the front gate.
Okay.
And he's gone.
Cool.
He kind of walks out the front gate, and you see him kind of, he kind of goes over and he looks left and looks right, and he's like, and he kind of jets down like one of the alleys right across the street.
Okay, cool.
And that's when you hear it over the intercom, "Elvis has left the building."
Man. But yeah. What are you guys doing next?
We need to go to the bazaar and start trying to sell shit and see what they got.
Well, for me, I look at Eric's character and say, "Where enemy go?"
Do you need me to write our names down?
No, I know his is Rough McGruff.
Eurus.
Eurus.
And then I'm Critias. How is that the one that's nothing like the other two that he remembers?
Yeah.
Every name ends with an S. His doesn't even have one in it, and that's the one he remembers.
It only has one syllable.
That is true.
Rough.
McGruff. Critias.
Bart. Yeah, true.
Yeah. Critias is 3, Eurus is 2.
It's spelled right here, Vincent. Critiis.
So who's got
and it's
really good bartering skill? Is it Eric?
You are.
Ericus.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably
So,
Eurus. Yeah. So,
This is an A.
what we'll do is,
U-R-R-U-S.
are we gonna stop here?
no. I mean, we got time. I would suggest you guys, it's about midday at this point, from you coming out of the dungeon, would be go back to Zaj,
Report.
dump off.
Oh, get the
report,
gold. Get the gold.
Get your money.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we can, do up the money
Let's
stuff
do that
later.
then.
Yeah.
All right,
We're
so
both
let's
gonna
do
get
that.
a lot of gold.
Yeah, I think you guys get, 200 apiece for
Yep.
completing?
200 apiece for completing it. Yep.
Yep.
Wait, so we just turned in? We went all the way back to the main dude?
That's what I would suggest. Is basically just complete that, and then you guys can do the shopping stuff, which I've got the list.
Because we can make this actually go kind of quick. Because
Yeah.
Of what I did.
So we're going.
I did have to change the list around a little bit.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to do it now because, again, I was going to buy a bag of caltrips and manacles, and I don't need those now.
Yeah.
Because we got them. So I can take those off
What'd
the
you
list.
say, Eric?
We're going back to Zaj?
Yes.
Okay. On the way back, I'd like to, talk to the dudes and be like, "Hey, this stuff's getting pretty serious. I noticed that a lot of us are kind of trying to do our own thing, and maybe we might need to focus on working together as a group if we're going to be more involved with this moving forward."
Move forward. This is my characters.
Of course.
Yeah.
You almost died.
You almost died.
Get smarter.
How? I'm smart
about-
already.
You're average.
Do you say that to my character?
Yeah, I'm going to say you're
Yes.
average.
I'm role playing this all.
Yeah.
Intelligent. So I repeat, intelligent.
As Rock.
Rock's not intelligent.
Neither you.
Fix me.
Learn talk.
He
I
points to
turn
Eurus,
to
he's
Eurus
like, "Fix
and-
me.
Yeah.
Fix my dumbness."
Would it already be bad if I take, 1 or 2 more of the healing potions since I took a fucking beating? Out of my 31, I have 11 hit points.
I had 22.
Yeah,
so-
none of you really took
There's
shots.
not going to be any more combat, really.
I know, but I
mean-
can't take another long rest.
We're gonna do a short.
And I don't
rest.
want to. And I use a lot of resources in that,
Yeah.
so
Well, I mean,
I'm trying not
Do
to.
we have time?
It's-
Can we take
it's
another
about
short rest?
midday. So, I mean, you guys can kind of finish out the day and then take a night rest, and then tomorrow will be a fresh day.
So night rest would be like.
So we would have another long rest that we would get a benefit. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Then,
'cause this will be-
then I won't worry about it.
This will be the end of the chapter, milestone, and everything.
Okay.
Shopping stuff.
That's
and then
fine.
we'll
I
start
won't.
off.
Then I won't worry
milestone
about
will get
that.
us to 4.
Eurus, I point to you and
So
say,
we're at the
make
end of
me
this chapter.
smarter.
Yeah, pretty
Not
much.
yet. But yeah,
For the
we're
most
finishing.
part, you guys are.
Nice. We're going to 4.
Yes.
Eurus, make me smart.
You got a request?
I might know somebody that can help with that.
Klasa!
There you go. But yeah. So
Trudge back to what's his name?
Zodge.
Yeah, Zodge, and
Zodge with
report
the
to
flaming
him.
fist.
And just to save time, we can say like we'll just repeat everything that we learned based off of like the Mortlock's family, what we did down in the catacombs, or the sewer, who we fought. What was it, Vaz?
Yes.
Vaz. What Mortlock told us and all that stuff.
All right.
So just
Yeah. So
on that.
as you guys get back, so you guys are gonna go back to the gate, back to the main gatehouse where Zodge is at.
Yep.
And just give him the full breakdown.
Yippers.
Okay.
Just make it kind of.
So with that, while you guys are telling your story to Zodge and he's getting all the animated details, he's like, "Oh, you guys had a very interesting last couple of days. I was
Yes,
wondering
we
what
did.
was taking you all along, but I can definitely see why you guys were taking your time and getting this stuff done. And as I agreed, here's your gold." So he hands out bags of 200 gold to each of you.
Okay. Awesome.
So you guys got paid. With that, so Zodge kind of
While we're talking to him, can we also do another investigation on the red orange flasks? Try to identify what they
yeah,
are.
yeah. Who wants to do that? You can do it.
I rolled a 10. Still not hitting high.
Yours,
Let's-
did you want to try those other flasks again?
Thanks, Adam.
Yeah, I'll check and see if I can figure them out.
Okay.
I rolled a 10, so I didn't get anything on it.
Yeah.
Natural 19.
Oh, hot diggity down.
Finally.
All right, so with that, you are able to discern with the alchemist books that you've got. So you started on chapter 5, and then you moved over to chapter 8, and it had more details. So you're able to discern that these are alchemist fire.
Okay.
Which
It was, what, 3 of them?
Yes,
No, we had 6.
3.
Oh, wow.
I thought we had 3. I thought we had
6
2, and then we
manacles.
found 3 more.
No,
So I
6
didn't even do my
manacles.
math wrong.
Yeah, no, 3 flasks.
Okay. So only 3
You
of
had
these.
6 manacles.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they're
I
alchemist
misheard.
fire. Nah, you're good. So those are 3 alchemist fire potions.
Yeah, I'm right.
Which
What is
I
initiative?
think-
Initiatives for what normally?
Combat. That's it.
Alchemist
Combat
fires.
order. So that's your proficiency with your dex modifier.
Richard.
That would, if I had higher initiative, that means I would always be in the front.
Depending on what you roll. That last campaign, Vincent had like a plus 10 and he still rolled low.
Oh, well.
Vincent was first once.
Yeah.
All
There was
last
one time this
campaign.
man rolled like a 30 initiative. And it wasn't even like a big time fight.
No.
But it just depends on what you roll. You know, your modifier will suggest that you should be able to get higher, but depends on your rolls. But no, so Zodge hands off the money.
Okay. So we got
He basically says, you know, hey, thank you guys for everything you were able to do. That was a big help. You know, the Flaming Fist has been needing a win here lately, and we just have not had the resources to be able to go down and take on those guys. So I really appreciate, you know, everything that you guys did there. On that end,
All
I'll
right.
say that if there is anything that you guys need from the Flaming Fist, let us know. We'll give you a hand whenever we can if we've got the resources available.
well, what I'll say in that response is, well, we have a bunch of stuff that we're trying to get rid of. where would we go about where we can sell the loot and resupply?
So, my suggestion, there's a little shop,
I'm just gonna lay that there so
It's-
I can flip through it.
and he kind of looks down the hall, and he looks around, and he's like, all right, there's a little shop with this little gnome guy. He's kind of strange, but go down there, say Zodge sent you. It's kind of one of the little back alley, black market type shops. There's a couple of them back there. Go back there, you'll probably get a better deal than you normally would. So, yeah, just go
Both
back
buying
there.
and selling?
Yeah,
Okay.
buying and selling. You'll get probably a better deal than most. Just tell him Zodge sent you. He's a little buddy of mine. I play poker with him. We play some card games. So, what was it? Dragon Ante. We play Dragon Ante. I play with him. He's a weaselly little guy, but he's fair. He's fair. Just go down there and interact with him, and should be able to get a little bit better deal than what you would normally get.
Fantastic. Sounds good to me.
So I've got this alchemy book. It seems to be a part of a series. Do you know where I might be able to find other books in the continuation of this series?
My best bet would be, I mean, you can check the grand library here. I mean, it's a slim to none chance that you might find something there. Candlekeep would most definitely be a place to check and see. I mean, you could probably run it by.
I only found this one in Candlekeep. We didn't find anything else. We've already been up there.
And you talked with Matthias on it and everything?
We did, didn't we? I thought I did.
Yeah,
Or
he
was he
did.
dead?
No.
Matthias was the main one that
He wasn't the
greeted
one that
you guys
died.
on the end. I don't.
No, didn't he run out? And
No,
die?
that was someone else. That was
Yeah.
a different one.
Yeah, that was a different one.
Matthias sent us to there to find someone else.
And
That
that-
someone else was the one that ran through, and then the imp stabbed him through the neck.
and died.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of interaction with imps right now.
Yeah.
Um,
Motherfuckers.
But he says, go back up there and try again. I would say if you... I would say go to the lower tombs of Candlekeep. They always have books down there that they really don't like getting out. I know a couple of guys that, go up there and do some dealings. Try to see if you can't get access to, like, the lower tombs of Candlekeep. You'll probably find more of what you're looking for there than you would just, trying normal. That would be my suggestion.
I look for news.
News of what?
So we're gonna level up
Town.
Adam.
Like
Not yet.
what?
At the end to end.
Town
What should
I
be
come
today?
from.
What town do you come from?
Thieves Town.
Thievestown?
Yes, I nod.
Is that next to Robbersville? I don't know that one. Let me see.
I'm gonna go ahead
Oh
and
yeah,
go,
no, he
and
doesn't know squat.
I'll beckon Eurus to come with me so we can get rid of the loot and stuff.
Yeah.
You said the lower levels of Candlekeep. What was the
Yes.
specific phrasing you used on that?
The lower tomb archives.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be his suggestion. He's heard of people coming up across
Actually, I got
more interesting things in the lower archives, the lower tomb archives, than just the normal groups. Usually, you got to know somebody, or they got to owe you like
Tommy,
a favor, and you might be able to
If
get
you're
a
not
little more.
using any of your gear, the more stuff you can sell that
That
you're
would
not
be
using,
his
the better off
suggestion.
you're gonna be. Because then you can carry more loot.
Off the
Alright,
record.
so-
Just so you
Adam,
know.
Can I give you all the gear I have? You sell
Off
it
the
for
record.
me?
You'll
I was
find
just gonna
out
write down
why
anything we were
my
selling. Yeah.
Ingros is the way he is when you
We
find
need to
out
find
the
out what gear
backstory.
they have
Because
because
when you meet this tax collector, he's
I already
gonna
made
be
a-
like,
you already
"Say-
told me
I
all
already
that.
showed you. I made the list of
told me.
what I'm
I
getting.
can't. There's
That's
this
that's
guy
what I'm
doesn't know
getting
anything.
right now.
Oh, yeah.
Weapons
This
I'm
guy
not worried
doesn't
about.
plate
right
armor.
now.
Oh
right?
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I
He
can't.
also
We don't have enough for it.
has one more
Maybe
question
you ain't
for
got enough for it.
wanted
Let me
poster.
go.
Where? Want a poster where?
Where wanted posters?
They would be on the board postings towards the next to the gate. There should be one right outside since they're in. You guys are in one of the HQs right outside the gate, so there would be like a billboard that has stuff posted on it outside.
Your risks. I look wanted posters.
You're gonna go out and look for wanted posters.
Yeah, I am tell Eurus, but I try to pronounce his name.
Yeah,
Eurus. I look for wanted poster.
Uranus.
I give him a thumbs up.
Every time I hear it.
George, how far would Crassus School for kids that can't read good be from here?
I think it took you 1 or 2 days to get from Candlekeep to here. It's right outside of Candlekeep.
Eurus' school is? Okay,
Yeah.
so when we go back out there,
Yeah, if you guys make a trek back out there, then you would be able to stop in at Cross's school for the Dum Dums.
well, yeah, I want to do that for Ingress.
Yeah, you would definitely, because it's right outside of Candlekeep. That was one of the things they had set up with him before. So yeah,
I need
you could
that map,
definitely
by the
do
way.
that.
What? Oh no, but
Yeah,
you know
what
when
you
I
don't
roll for
know
my
is
health,
that Eurus has some
try to get
connections
max,
at the
I
school.
roll for my
Yeah,
hit
he would
die.
definitely have
I roll
like some
4
extra
D12s.
tools and books.
No, you roll one d
crayons and everything else that Ingross would be able to use.
Those are your hit die.
Crayons.
Yeah, you always roll one when you're
Yes.
increasing your hit
My number,
points.
finger paints,
Yes.
boogers.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, he'd definitely be able to have that, and I can make sure to go over some of those details with you, like off the side.
Yeah. And I have no problem going with him. I just want to get rid of all this so we can go
Yeah.
over the stuff and
So
divide stuff
I
up.
go over to the wanted posters and
Okay.
look at them.
Okay, so you're going through the wanted posters.
Sad thing is, I need him to come with us
So
because
Eurus is going to try
we
to
don't-
organize all of this chaos. We've got a to-do list here. Let's try to prioritize in what parts of town we need to go so we can be the most efficient
Yes.
in all of our sequencing here.
let's sell
Yeah.
all this shit first so we're not lugging it around. That's what
I'd say
Critias
sell-
will say. Let's sell the loot so we're not lugging it around. Then we can do stuff.
Yeah.
We get gold.
Fair.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Me go for those
All right,
years.
so- where the money's at.
On the way to, he gave you a spot. It was the gnome, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
On the way there, Eurus will keep an eye out with Ingross for wanted posters and whatnot.
You can
Yeah.
always pull them down too. So
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like where we're walking it out.
So-
If I see one, I'll grab it, and we'll look at them after we're done with that.
Okay.
Alright. So
Josh can't over here.
I got one over here.
Oh, I thought you would try to shoot for a basket.
Oh no.
okay. So you have the rations. We're keeping the. He's got that. We're keeping that. We're only keeping 4 of these. Well, technically we're at 5 because I left one on him. So we're keeping 4. So we're selling 1. We're keeping the flasks. We're selling the tinder boxes. Keeping the alchemy fire. Okay. So I have everything that we're selling.
Okay. So this,
So this is everything that we're selling, but I'm still getting a list from him.
Okay.
We're doing the tinder boxes and then 1 manacle with it. We already did your stuff because the battle axe and heavy crossbow are his.
Yeah.
What items are you adding to the list? So George can have that. Not you. You're fine. We're already got that marked off, and then that because you've only been using this. This is just a waste of space.
Okay,
And then the shield that you have, so that's actually another shield.
I hand you the heavy crossbow to sell.
We're just. I'm just saying.
Got the heavy crossbow.
And
then 1 battle axe, and then add a shield to that.
you are.
Sure.
What?
You discussed with me the crossbow, yes, but battle axe and shield.
This is the weapon you're using. You
Yes.
have yet to don the shield and the battle axe yet, so you're not using them. It's a waste of space.
But I did
So-
use briefly the battle axe and the shield, didn't I?
I don't remember. No.
Nah, you've been using either the heavy crossbow or the maul.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then,
So since you tell me you don't use battle
And then
axe,
I just need-
then
question.
hand Eurus the
You can
battle
put 'em
axe.
Above the table.
Yeah.
Is Eric able to dual wield hand crossbows if he picks up crossbow expert at next level?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah,
he'd
you
be
can
able to
dual
dual
wield
wield them? Okay.
How would that work though? Because I'm gonna get a feat at level 5 that lets me
Ignore the
do an
loading.
extra attack for a No, it's gonna let me do an extra attack for a bonus action. If I'm
You get
attacking
double
with
bonus action.
No.
No.
You only get
You
the
only
one.
get one.
It'd do the same thing, to be honest.
Adam, add this to the list
me
of what
look.
I'm wanting you to
Well,
sell.
is it the extra attack feature? Because that does not use a bonus action. The extra attack means if you take an attack action, you can take an additional attack. So if it's the extra attack feature, you're not using your bonus action.
It's one of my warlock things. It's an invocation. It is.
How does it read?
You can attack with your packed weapon twice instead of once. Whenever you take the attack action on your
Okay.
turn.
That's extra
So-
attack. That would be
But
the,
that's just my packed weapon, so I would have to
Yeah.
make them both my packed weapon.
So
No.
basically, with your packed weapon, with you being, you can dual wield the hand crossbows. You're going to have your packed weapon, then a non-packed weapon, or you can do
Okay.
2 with your packed weapon itself.
wait, no, that's the extra attack feature though. So
But
when
I
you
think
get
read it again because I think he said it uses his bonus.
Yeah, when you can attack with it doesn't. You can attack with your packed weapon twice instead of once whenever you take the attack action on your turn.
Oh yeah,
that's the extra
that's
attack.
just
So you
just
would
a
get
regular
3
attack.
attacks with if you get a second crossbow. You do your packed weapon first, your bonus action with the second one, and then your packed weapon again for the extra attack. So you would get
Yeah.
3
Couldn't
shots.
I just wield a melee weapon as well with that?
If
then?
you want,
Yeah,
I mean,
you could do
Would
that.
it
I'd-
work similarly?
You could.
but you were always staying at range, so I was thinking, why don't you just take 3
No,
shots?
I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say. I'm just trying to say, like, if I would to drop it or whatever and pull out a dagger or something or a.
Yeah, you can do that. I mean, you could do anything one-handed that's light. You would be able to drop a hand crossbow and then pull out, some kind of
A melee
a dagger,
But also with crossbow
short
expert, it
sword.
allows you to use the hand crossbow without disadvantage with targets within 5 feet. So you wouldn't
Yeah,
even
the
have to
problem-
drop it.
The problem with that's gonna be that the packed weapon allows me to use my charisma modifier as a damage bonus, so I'm gonna take
Yeah.
a 2-hit penalty from the additional crossbow.
only when you're firing that additional.
Yeah.
So it's not going to
Yeah.
hurt your packed weapon. So basically,
Correct.
if you did 2 light hand crossbows, you would basically be able to get a packed weapon shot, and then offhand regular light hand crossbow shot.
Nice.
So
I need to just find a dagger of returning or something like that.
Adam,
I mean, those
items
exist.
I want you to sell. I have a crossbow.
How rare are
light
those?
That we need to.
Not super
style,
rare.
so.
I think those are like a low
Let me have that
grade.
back real quick. Yeah. Because he's giving me stuff. So
I mean, they wouldn't be
That might
super
actually
rare.
There's 2 long
but, I
swords.
mean,
hang on 1 second.
You
I have the
might
2
be
long
able to
swords
find
already.
something.
The ones that I had
I have 2 long swords on my list already.
that you
So-
need that you want to buy.
No, this is a selling list we're going over right now. I
Yeah.
already have the 2 long swords that you have marked there. So
2 scimitars.
And
But yeah,
those are things I had lumped together, and I just told him we're dividing them up. That's how we were carrying it till we got the bag of holding.
Oh,
So I'm not worried about that. The personal gear that you have on you that you have been using, because you bought a battle axe that I don't think you're using. You're not really using your great axe. You're using the shield and the magical flail. So
Yeah,
those
I've
are the
got
things
other
that I
items
needed.
on me. I've got.
Well, like your mess kit and your tinderbox and all that you don't
keep
need.
the great axe just in case we go up against stuff that's got that takes extra damage for slashing.
But you're gonna deal more damage in general with the flail, anyways, and you'd have to drop your shield to wield the axe, which loses your.
yeah. Great Axe would take 2 hands. You wouldn't be able to use your shield with it.
And it's worth 30 gold.
And the
So
only
not
time
that we're gonna
I,
get that, but
The only reason
So-
I'm pausing for the battle axe is only because I sometimes grab a torch. So I also
I mean, that's something to keep in mind. If you're wanting to do it for that sake, yeah. I mean,
What's he doing?
if he's got a torch, then he can still fight with a battle axe if it's a
Alright,
dark
if you want to do that, then we'll take the battle axe off.
but
As long as you're smart enough to figure that out. Because every time we've been in fights, you've been using them all.
So-
You've dropped the torch and pulled them all
So I'll
out.
probably keep the battle axe, the flail, the hand axe, and then everything else in my equipment I'm selling besides the. So the only thing I'm keeping is the shield I have on,
Yeah.
no, I'll keep
the flail, the battle
just
axe,
maul.
and my hand axe.
Just gonna keep
So
them all?
you're keeping the
Yeah.
great axe, the hand axes, the
No,
flail.
I'm getting rid of the great axe.
Well, you don't have a battle axe. Oh, well, then
I
you
do
don't-
have a battle axe.
They both bought one.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So
fucked
I'm
up, and
gonna
I bought one, and then he ended up getting one.
He had the
so-
long swords.
And
yeah.
I'm gonna
So-
sell my battle axe because my guy just
Alright.
prefers to tear beat.
So 2 battle
Yeah,
axes.
just one
that's
weapon.
20.
Yep.
And then we have a shield, which
battle
is
axe
10.
back on.
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
2 on there.
Okay.
But I'm selling my great axe. I don't need it.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I'm
so it's
keeping
only
the battle
one.
axe. I'm keeping the one battle axe I have.
One.
So I'll have a battle axe for slashing, which is one-handed. I'll have a flail +1, which is a magical item for bludgeoning, and then I
Yeah.
have a hand axe for distance throwing, and then I'll have a shield for my tanking.
There you go.
So do I need to go ahead and take these items out of my?
Anything that you're selling,
Yeah.
take out of your
Yeah,
inventory.
just take off your list.
Okay,
Just take off the list.
so-
All right, so I guess at this point, Eurus, do you have anything that you want to sell?
Yours doesn't really have anything to sell.
Well, did you still want the other hand crossbow? Did you want to do that? Because
I don't-
we possibly could get it now, and then if you don't use it, then you don't use it, but you'll
Whoop-de-doo.
have it if you choose to use it.
Hey, can we
Yeah,
find a
I'd
shield
like to save,
+1?
Personally, I'd like to save my money to see if I can get some.
That would be the greatest thing ever.
This is the loot that we're selling. So yeah, whatever we're selling, we're then buying the gear list that I sent you all on the group chat, and then whatever's left is divided between us.
Yes.
So that's how that's going to work.
God, I
If
only
that
have
makes sense.
14 pounds on my body right now.
I'm not that worried about it. As long as you're not trying to carry 12 scimitars, you're good.
No, it was like
No, 42.
I wasn't carrying
42.
like
Yeah.
that one guy y'all are talking about
Yeah.
carrying like
Yeah.
fucking thousands of pounds
Well,
of
we
weight.
got like
it's
42
impossible.
javelins. You ain't carrying no 42 javelins. You're not a dwarf.
In his prison wallet.
You're not a dwarf. Get out of
It's
here.
prison wallet.
All right. So
God, we're looking at a lot of gold.
okay. So
Maybe.
I guess this is the silver flail. I wasn't sure because I know with silver it takes 100 to make it. So
Yeah.
I just guesstimated how you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Wait,
So the
this-
list that I have right now is for what we're buying is I'm gonna get you 5 javelins, you 5 javelins, because that gives you range and you use your strength modifier with it. So you're gonna
Oh,
hit
yeah, cool.
easier with those. Vincent and me, we're gonna do splint armor. I'm gonna get a thing of ball bearings. We already have the caltrips, so I don't need that. Chalk, 1 crowbar, a grappling hook for all of us, a hammer, pitons, any potions of healing we can find. I'm exchanging the hemp rope for the silk rope because they're lighter. A spyglass if we have enough. I'm not worried about Waldo's shit right now because he's not here. So he's going to be shit out of luck. A healer kit for everyone, so 4 of those because we have no way to stabilize anyone. And we
Yeah.
get 10 uses on it, so everybody has one. Anybody can stabilize until we run out. And then I have another hand crossbow for Eurus if you wanted it.
Yeah, I'll get back to you on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good possibility. I'm trying to see if I can.
That's more damage for him to do.
It's more
Yeah.
attacks. That's
I mean,
the big
he
thing.
doesn't have the biggest modifier with it, but it's another.
The more attacks, the
Yeah.
better.
And he's at range doing those
And
attacks
I feel
too,
like
so
I
yeah.
feel
Yeah.
like Eurus would be better at range than he would be at melee. Right?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's why his pack weapon's a crossbow. So
Yeah.
Alright. So
He's our
we're
range
keeping the Alchemist Fire, 4 manacles, so we're selling one of them, the caltrips, the rations, and
Yeah.
we're selling the tinder boxes because we don't need those.
Do we not need tinder boxes?
We all have one. We all should have one. Based on the pack you picked up.
Yeah, most
the
of the
quick
classes
build.
got those from your background.
So
Alright.
so that's the list that
All
we're
we got
buying.
was the 200 gold from Zodge and nothing
And-
else, right?
Yeah, that was it. Just 200
Okay,
gold.
So I'm at 250.
So the only things left on that I left off of there are the tinder boxes and the 1 set of manacles because I'm gonna write down what what we have here.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of that, so
Okay.
he's got the rations. Not worried about that. So we
All
have
right.
that.
So you guys are gonna go to the shop.
And I also do want to roleplay one thing about one of the items that we have. Remember what I talked to you about? I do want to try that.
Oh, about the plate armor.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
You're
you
trying to
can do
get
that.
plate armor, aren't you?
No, I'm trying to see if I can get the one we have altered to fit me.
Since
Get
we've
modified.
helped out the Flaming Fist, see if they'll do it.
Well, this guy might be
Flaming
able to,
Fist
or
won't
tell
do
us
that.
where we can.
You'd have to go to the armorer shop.
Yeah.
That's where
If
you
they
guys
can
are
alter
going.
that armor for Adam, it'd be great.
Well, that's what he's trying to do.
Or who would benefit more off the armor right now?
Me or Vincent, but I
do
feel
it,
Vincent's
Vincent.
a lot bigger, so it's going to be easier for it to alter on me
Yeah.
than him.
Is my character about the same size
All
as
right,
Vincent's?
so I wrote down what we're keeping. So
Muscular wise, you're more muscular. I think he's taller.
yeah, so it's
I think.
well, it depends on it depends on the weight. So one manacle and then the tinder boxes. Everything else we're keeping on there. I crossed off the stuff. So,
I don't worry about
but
it. Yeah.
okay. So and
You're
then
keeping all that.
throw that away, please.
So how much?
And then, so that's what we're doing. Well, the armor that Vince and me are already getting an upgrade on the
How
armor.
much gold are we looking at getting?
I have no idea
It's
yet
probably a
because
lot.
it depends on what we
It's
sell,
probably
the
a lot.
altering,
Yeah.
and all that.
So,
Anyways,
you guys are going to the shop.
yep.
It's got so as you guys enter the shop, you hear a lot of sound and banging and clanging from the back room. A little bit of profanity here and there. A couple of items go flying past this. You see like an open door. You see a few things go flying past.
So it's kind of like you gaming.
Pretty much.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just slinging things past. But yeah, so you guys go in. You hear it's a pretty small, squeaky, type of little voice, and almost like gremlin-ish. And he's like, every time this place is so disorganized. I don't know what I'm doing. What's going on? Oh my god, what is this? Why is this here? Who put this? Oh my god, this is just horrible. Oh my god. I smell money. So you see a little gnome just come around and he's like, and you just see like a little head coming across by the desk. And there's a little like step
Stair.
stool.
Yeah.
And he's like, hello gentlemen, what can I do for you all? I smell money. What do you got? What do you got for me? What do you got for Finn today?
So show him the items that we are. Well, first I want to see, does he have splint armor that fits me and him?
Okay.
Because if he doesn't, then 2 of those chainmails aren't getting sold. Because those
Yeah.
are what we're wearing.
Well, here's my question. Don't you want plate?
We can't afford plate. To get me and him a plate, first off, at our size, we're going to have to wait a very long time to get it. And number 2, it's going to be 3,000 gold for, it's going to be 1,500 for each. The odds of us getting this and still having anything left over with the gear is very unlikely.
Is splint armor better than what you have on?
Yes. It's a +7, it's a 17 AC as opposed to a 16.
Alright, somebody roll me percentile.
Alright.
What is the percentile
Since
for?
I'm working this.
To see if he's got it.
84.
84? Okay. He does have...
How much are we looking at gold-wise for the split metal for both of you?
200 apiece.
What's the next step up on that?
Plate.
Yeah. So he does happen to have 2 sets of splint mail.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
So cool.
He does have that.
I want to do that before because that's where... Because if he didn't, then the 2 chainmail at the bottom isn't going to be added to the list. If he didn't have it. Because those are what we have on.
Oh, okay.
So, because you see the 7 here is what we recovered. These 2 here are what we are wearing.
Okay. I mean,
So, yeah.
it wouldn't matter either way. But
Oh, I just didn't know how you were planning on working it. So,
no, I mean, that's fine. So it means that you guys want to... So...
the armor that we're wearing along with the other chainmails that we found,
Yeah.
along with the stuff, and then use what profit we're making from it to buy the 2 splint armor and then everything else on that list if he has it.
Okay, so let's see here.
What and for me
So-
for armor wise, I was gonna ask this. What's like the next? What's the second best? It's half plate's the best. What's the next one down below?
Half plate, the next best thing. Half plate is 15 plus your dex modifier, but you can only
Which would
get
be
a max of
which
2.
would be a 16 for
well,
you
you can
right
get
now.
up to a 17, max
Yeah,
of 2.
a max of 17, but he would
Yeah.
have it at a 16.
What's the next armor?
Is breastplate, which would give you a 15 because it's 14 plus your dex, so you would get
Max of 2.
Yeah.
How much is half plate?
Half plate, 750 gold.
but you're going to lose the unarmored defense that you have,
Yeah.
which is essentially going to
The whole thing
mitigating.
of you boosting your con to increase your defense and everything, it'll goes out the window if you put armor on.
Yep.
You don't get that. Yes. That's
the
the whole
unarmored
thing.
the whole point of the unarmored defense is so
That's
you
why
don't wear-
barbarians don't usually wear armor.
If y'all can find half plate when I'm putting this in, hold on, because when I level up to 4, I'll get Orcish Fury, get con added, which will bring my con to this. This is why I'm looking because the app can figure it all out.
Yeah.
Your AC would be a 14 without the shield. Because it's 10 plus your dex plus your con, which is 10 plus 1 plus 3. If you get half plate, you would be at a 16.
It puts me at 18 with everything.
Yeah, we know. But again,
Not with half
you
plate.
don't. With a half plate, you'd be at
Half
6.
plate, you're at 17 max. Period.
He's at 16 and he wants to work. He's carrying the shield too.
I'm gonna have the shield and half plate would put me at 18.
Yeah.
I'm literally putting it in the system. And that's what it's telling me.
Oh, well, yeah. With your stats, you'd be at an 18. But you would lose the unarmored defense capability.
Which is what does unarmed defense do?
Allows you to carry more
Yeah.
stuff because you're not weighted down by armor.
If I'm not worried about carrying a whole bunch, I don't carry a whole
but
lot
your
of stuff anyway.
defense stats, what's your current AC?
AC, whenever I level up, which is what we're going to level up to 4, I take Orcish Fury, get 1 point to con. It would put me to +3 on modifier for con, and then 16 in the con, which would put me to 16 on AC.
Yeah, because he
And
gets
then
the
add the
3
shield.
plus 1.
The shield's still
18.
there. Shield makes me go.
You're
to
at
16.
10. He's at 10 plus 1 plus 3 plus 2.
Yeah.
So he's at a 16.
16, and then if I had the half plate, it'd add another +2 would put me at 18, which with me being a tank, I'm just thinking logically make me.
But the,
I mean,
you're a
you can.
different type of tank.
I know.
Yeah.
You're not a deflecting
If that's what
damage
you
tank.
want to
You're an
do,
absorbing.
Try to go
yeah.
and do that.
But that's
Roll your character the way you want to roll
have
him.
negative something if they wear armor. Barbarians have a thing where they're not supposed to wear armor.
it's unarmed defense.
No, that's that. But
That's what gives you your AC. He's saying that there's a negative if you have armor.
yeah, you lose like a thing. I'm looking at
Like
it right
you-
now.
Yeah, we need to figure this out. I'm just trying to make my character.
Well, it's fine. It's fine.
Because y'all are about to spend 400 gold on this.
Well, here.
But see, that's the thing.
course
We
we
need
don't.
armor.
No,
we
no,
don't
no,
have.
yes.
Use the
Yeah.
book.
Sorry.
Yeah, use the
That's
book.
the whole point for the handbook is it's got everything in there. Using the app doesn't explain everything that's in the book. Unless you put in, it doesn't tell you. That's the bad thing about using those apps is it doesn't explain out what it's doing. It just modifies it for you.
I don't have the money to buy all the books, so.
You only need the one.
It should, Tommy, if you're using the
I was
D&D
gonna-
Beyond, it should have that.
It
in there.
does.
I was gonna say, I mean, the book's only like $25.
Yeah. Now it
Right,
is.
but I've got the.
But
you can
he's
look
got
up
the-
what
I
I'm
mean, you
saying
got
is
the
can-
PDF.
I have it unlocked in my content, so you can just pull up the player's handbook on the. book,
We're not pulling up on the player's
search
handbook.
through it.
Yeah. Well,
It,
actually,
just,
what
it
we'll
should
do,
be in your class notes on your character sheet.
we'll just go ahead and cut the stream part, and we'll just
Okay,
iron this
that's
out.
fine.
So, thanks everybody for joining. We'll be back in 2 more weeks. We will do some more. At that point, we'll be moving to the next level of this. They will all be level 4, get their milestones and everything, and we'll be rolling with it.
We're
So
gonna get
thanks
through
everybody
this.
for joining.
It's taking
Y'all have a
a while.
happy, safe week. This is Chaos with Chaotic Beagle signing out. Bye, everybody.
See ya.